Hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful day. Just gonna make a quick video here for you guys again today, just to explore some new ideas that I came across. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share that with you on this channel here with us. This is just pretty much talks about. Well, I like to go over different things with a lot of these spreadsheets that I have, but this one is the one I mainly use. This is the rundown pick three rundown system that I built, which is it all runs on micro through the Excel spreadsheet, but this one has 5 different sheets. So I'm in Arizona, so I like to share Arizona numbers. But if you're in a different state, I mean, don't hesitate of asking about your state, so I can look into some of stuff like that to see if this spreadsheet will work in your area. And like right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through some numbers here. And recently, Arizona did an update where we can now actually play three, I'm sorry, it's two different drawings every single day, midday and evenings, right? So that's what we have. But yesterday, I mean, the numbers that came out was 564 and 816. So 816 played midday, and then 564 played in the evening time. So we can go ahead and go through what came out before that, which was on the 23rd. So let me just bring this calendar over here. Let's see. There it is. You see it July 26th, which was yesterday. 23rd was 315 and 143. So this is midday. This is evening draws. So the way I like to play on pick any type of lottery on pick threes, I mean stick with what numbers that comes out. So a lot of times midday to evenings, the numbers they sometimes don't match. So the midday might go to midday, and so that's how it rolls. If you look at yesterday's midday or the day before's midday, just stay in that section. So it will be this, 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 right? And then if it's evening, just stick with evenings as well. 564, 143, just do it that way. So evening to evening, midday to midday. All right, so, but we're going to analyze some stuff here quickly so I don't go through a whole bunch of stuff. But this spreadsheet does have a story system built into it. You just, everything else is run on buttons. So if I put 4, 5, 6 in this here, it automatic updates, it analyzes everything else for you. It breaks it down into itty bitty pieces for you. It gives you the full combinations of the numbers. 4, 5, 6, mirror numbers 901, flip numbers is 789. So really, it just gives you a full breakdown of it. That way, you don't keep looking at the charts like most people do. Like here, this is a cheat sheet on the side. What numbers are mirrors? What numbers are flips? And then the spreadsheet also comes with the history that you enter, which goes into the data information here in the backside. See all the data that I have, but these are entered manually. So you just got to put it in here. You just type in the number, you hit add, and then it takes it all the way to the bottom of the spreadsheet for you. And then when you hit the update here, it automatically updates your information for you. Okay, and then there's a temperature sheet, which is based off of as many draws. So let's say this one has up to 90 days of draws, meaning that which numbers are cold. So this is the first digit, second digit, third digit. So if it's one, two, three, so one, two, three. So that's how it plays. So what numbers came up the most? What number is the least? What are cold numbers? When is the last overdue number? So let's say in the first digit number nine, it has come out 12 times, but it's been overdue for 30 days. Right, so it hasn't come out, hasn't hit the first area, and then the 25, the 7, then even the same way of these. All right, so but I'll go ahead and get started here for you. So we're gonna go ahead and analyze some numbers here. So let's do the number that came out yesterday, midday, which was 315. So midday was 315, and I went to 816. So this is where it goes. All right, so the way I play this is, let me make this thing bigger here for us so that way you guys can see this screen. And that way you guys don't keep like trying to zoom in or nothing like that. So hopefully this You can actually see this here. So let's center this here, and then we'll just raise it again one more time. Hopefully that's better. Okay. So there it is. So this spreadsheet itself has different type of things. So it gives you all the rundowns that you can think of that most people use, the 999, 730. So the way it works is, let's say if I want to choose the 123. So let's say if I put, let's say that yesterday's number is 315. So if I put 315 here, and if I hit run, it automatically adjusts to the 123. So it adds a +1, +2, and +3. So everything in this box here is a one rundown. This is also another rundown. So it's going to be 315, 315. Okay. And then if I just press the run here, it automatically updates. See, they're all the same now. If I change this into 111, automatic adjusts to 111. Okay. If I put it to 369, 369 now. Automatic adjusts for you. Okay, so that's the way this thing works here. So that's the spreadsheet here that updates on everything else. So it has three different type of rundowns here, here, and here. But why I do it this way is because I like to analyze both sides of the mirror side and of the main number that came out. So I'll try to keep it simple for you guys. So I'll use a 317 rundown. Arizona is really amazing on the 371 down, 317 rundown. So let's do this. So 315 came out. So what I do is I flip these into the mirror side of it. So 860, 8, I can't type, 60, right? So there it is. So this is the rundown. I like to bring the number down here most of the time. So 315. So that way you don't miss anything here. So 315. So this is 939. So 315. So 791 is what I'm going to put up here. Then this is going to become 246. 246. So if I put 719, 791 here, it gives me the 246 as a mirror, and then it gives me the flip here as 214. Okay. Now it gives me the pairs of options of what may come up next, right? So the number that came out was 816. So if you look at 816, did it play in any of these pairs? 816, nothing. Not very much helpful here. See, so this one is, but this is just based on the flip in the mirror. But how do we find the next number? So the date on this one is the 23rd when it came out. So we're going to be looking for the 24th. So I use the dates a lot. Most people like to calculate, add, subtract, all that stuff. I don't mess with that. It's just a waste of time for me. So the way I do it is like if you look at this chart, this column right here is the 1 through 9 dates. So 1 through 9 would be the first through the ninth, right? The first through the ninth is the first column where you can choose the dates off of it. And then the second column is the teens, which is the 10s to the 19. 10s to the 19 is played here. And then this is the 20s and the 30s is combining both. So the 10 and the teens would be both section here. So if it was the 15th, I would have chose the 15th here. If it was the 16th, I would chose the 16th based off of here. Probably the 16th would be played here, but because I'm using this as a 6, but we're going to be leveraging the 24th. So the date of the 24th is right here. So we'll go highlight that, the date of the 24th. So date of the 24th, the number should be somehow attached to this. So that's the 24th, and then the other 24th is here, down here. Okay. So the 24th is down here, the 24th is here because this is the both combined as a 24th. So our number that we're looking for should be attached to one of these. So let's take a look and see. So 816 is what's played off the 24. So 816, The 24th here, there's a 6, there's a 8-1. The 816 is right here. It's attached to the 24. 816 goes this way as well, and it's attached to the 24. So the 24th is here. So if you see the chart here, the 24th, 816. See the 24th to the 25th. 24th to the 25th, 816. So it just covers and highlights it for you, the 24th to the 26th. And even back this way, if you would have played the 24th here, the 24th here, oh, why did I make it red? So the 24th, 24th, 24th to the 24th, 816, and the 25th is here. So it literally breaks it down for you to see which the date it plays. Okay. So that's really, I mean, the whole idea of playing this chart is based off of the dates. The 24th came down this way as well, right? The 24th, which is this here, the 24th, 816, 816. So whatever you see in this box here is the box here and the box here. Okay. Then this is the 008, 008, 008. See how it plays? So it's just based on areas that you need to really just connect, right? So, but that's how this one played out. So let's go back and clear this off. And let's try another one. So let's go to, so if it was tonight, so let's play the tonight's number. See if we can hit anything. Or for midday, the drawing is another half an hour. So 816 goes to 361, right? So now we're gonna bring this down. So I'm gonna put this 292 in here. That's gonna be 747, 747. This is the mirror numbers. So if I put, so if I put this 816 into this box, 816, 361 is the mirror, the flip is 149, right? But since this is 292 that we're using, 292, which is 747, and that's why the 747 is here. But this is the number that we're looking at. So next we're going to be doing the 24th to the 25th. So the 5 is here. Is there a 5 attached to, so the 25th is here. So we'll go and highlight that in yellow. There's no 2 attached to it, but the 7s are here. So 7 is a mirror of 2s. All right, so this is probably how it's going to play. So 25th, 25th, and 25th. But this is the main number here, the 5. So it's probably going to be double some double number tonight. Because if you look at the history of the numbers, there's no double that hasn't hit yet since the 13th. See the 13th? That's the last time a double of any type of numbers played, but that was an outside double. So the outside double, so it's the 25th, right? So the 25th is here. So the way I would see it is the 25th to the 26th. So if you look for the number 26, 26 is right here. The 26, right? So let's make the 26 blue. So off the 26, it might play, because the 25th is here, it says 799 wrapped around the 25th here. That's as a double. It might play the 26 itself and play the 911 this way. But then again, the 25th is here and the 25th is here. So somehow the 25th have to attach to one another. So if it's a double, it might play 113, 933. See, 933 comes all the way down to the 25th. And then the 2 here which is the 24th. You see? So the 24th comes down from here. 24th. So this is the 24th up here. So somehow the 24th is wrapped around the 26th that needs to attach to the 25th. Right? So the 24th to the 25th. See, this is the 24th here as well. So let's make that the yellow. So this here is the 24th. So I think it might be the 911. So the numbers I would choose would probably be 911. Then you can do a combination on 911 because the last time that the number played came out as an as an outside as an outside double, right? So that might just continue on, which 911 might be the next number, right? So because the outside doubles, when it plays, it kind of flows from previous number to previous number. So the last time another outside double played was 446, right? And then let's see if there's another outside double that played. See, 911 played on 2020 on back in June of 2020, June 21st. June 21st was the day that 911 played. So if you're going to be playing the 911, I would mix up the combinations. Maybe 191 may come up. All right, so 911, if it doesn't double, it may go to 139, 139, or it may play 133 or 313. So these are some of the numbers I would play. The other ones that sometimes plays too is the date itself, which is the 26th, or I'm sorry, the 25th, right? The 25th. So the 25th is here, the 24th is here. Remember I was saying the temp sheet? The 9 is overdue for 30 days. The 9 is overdue for 26 days here. Or it may triple and hit 999, right? Because you never know, but there's no 999 attached to here to each other. There's a 9, there's a 9. Actually, there is a 999. Look at this. So all three nines are in line on the 25th. See? They're in line. 999. This is the 26th. See, the 26 is here as well. 9926. Get it? So this is all the nines that's playing right here. So this one I'm highlighting is the reds. 9, and then down here below is a 9. So you'll see it better on this side. 999, 26, 26, 999. So that might be the number. I don't know. I can't say, I can't guarantee you that it's going to hit, but that's what I'm just seeing based off of my tracking temperature sheet. Because 9 is overdue for 30 days. This 9 is overdue for 12 days, and 9 here is overdue for 26 days. The other overdues is 7, 8, 9. All right, let's see if there's a 7, 8, 9 attached to any of these numbers. So let's see. So 24th. So 24th is here. So the 26th is tomorrow's number. 26. So 25 goes to 25. So let's clean this off real quick. All right, so let's re-highlight the 26 here. We'll make that blue. And then the 25th. And then the 24th is here. This is the day before. So what I was saying here is the 8, 9, and 7. Is there a 7, 8, 9? 7, 8, 9 is it wrapped around the 25th as well. The 26 is here. I think it's gonna be double. I don't know. For some reason, it might be double number tonight. So I would play. For me, I would play these six numbers. You can probably just put it as a six-way combination. Actually, it's gonna be double. Is only gonna be three-way combination. If you're playing the 911, 911, that would be 191 and 119. Those are the three combinations if you put it all together. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I mean that's the way I'm seeing this as a, as if the number is going to play that way. If not, it's going to be 131. Actually, it's 331, 313, and 133. So those are the numbers I would play. But I mean, like I say, this is really just lottery numbers, and this is for educational purposes. And then I would try throw in the 999. I mean, just to see if it hits triples. Okay, even the 333 is this way as well. 999 or 333s, but the temp sheet doesn't have any threes here. There's a hot number as a 3, but there's no other threes here that because 3's been alive lately. So even though it might not show here in the histories, 3's been hitting a lot. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. See, all these are threes. So it has come up on many occasions this month. But 816 is what this is showing here. 816 is here, right? So the 6 is the date of the 26th, which is tomorrow. And it's playing here. So somehow it's lingering right in between 911. That might be 911, 933. Might be 933 as well. So let's get rid of these. 933. That would be 393, 339. What is the other one I was saying? 113 or 133, 933. And 26 is coming this way. 9 could be 991. That comes off the 24th here. 991, which is the 25th here. Yeah, it could be 991, 199, and 919. Then the 999 triples. Let's make it all the same size. And box it in. So it's either 931 day, 931 day. But yeah, but that's the numbers I probably would play today if you're playing by noon. That's just the midday numbers. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if I find anything here for the next number. Let's test out another number here. Let's do the evening ones as well. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. So the evening numbers would be, so let's get rid of this and let's pull the evening numbers, which is the 143 went to 564, right? So now we're gonna be looking for 564. Let's pull this back up. 564. Because if you let's test the other number first. 143. How did it go to 564? 564. Let's do it that way. So that way we analyze. And we'll clear the sheet here and we'll put 143. I just need to get the number here. It's 529,074. 074. 529. So 143 is now here. Okay. So now we're looking for the 24th. That's the date that the number drawn. So the 4 and the 2 is here. That's the 24th. And the other 24th is here. 24, then the other 24 is over here as well. So somehow this 24th is attached to the 24th here. But since they're too close, it's probably the same number that would have been drawn here. So let's see, what's the number again? 564. Yep, 564. 5. Oh, I highlighted the wrong one. 564 because it used the date of the 24th. 24th. This is 25th. See, the 25th is blocking off the 4. The 25th is here. 24th to the 25th. 3 to the 4. So 564. So that's the midday or the evening. I'm sorry. So that was the evening number. But if I go to the 564 itself, then we got to put 940 in here. 495. 495. So now I got to look for the 25th itself. So 25th is here, here, here. So that's right here, 25th. All right, here's the 25th as well. So now we gotta search for the 25th to the 26th. So these are all a bunch of numbers. See, even here again, this might still hit a double again somehow. It might go a double as 255 as the 25th because there's a 6 here. Okay, so the 6 is a 26. See, the 26 is coming down this way. So it goes in between 255, 955, 255, 955. Or it might just become the date itself, which the date is going to be the 25th. So that's the July the 7th. See, 257 is going straight across. So that's today's date, July 25th, 725. All right, those are probably the 3 numbers I would put combinations on. I may hit that area. Then the 26 is down here as well. So if we put the 26 down here, if it plays the 25th, it might be 257 this way, 257 cross, because the 26 is showing here, and it's right on top of it. It's going saying, hey, this is going the right diagonal way. So it might play this number today. It's probably a good number to play, 275. Just do a combination on it. All right, so but that's just for today's drawings. I mean, I'm just playing this and see if it hits or anything at all. But if you want to write down these numbers and check back on the video and look up Arizona on the 25th, which is today. I mean, maybe you can look at the chart and base it off of that. But let's just analyze some other numbers. So let's go back into the history of Arizona. Let's do the just do the middays because it just recently updated. Before it was all single evening numbers. Now it's midday. So let's do, I don't know, let's find out how this 911 came up. Okay, so that's on June 20th to the 21st. And the June 20th was number midday was 098543. Okay, we'll go and put that in. So this 98 I want to put into this box here. Okay, so it's going to be a 474929. Run that. So here's your number. That's the number that hit. So the next day's number, let's see if it played in anywhere here. It was the 21st. So 21st is here and 21st is here. That's the date. The 21st to the 21st, the 21st, right? So 21st to the 21st, and look what the number came up under the next day, 911. Look at this, 911. There's your winning number, the money ball off the 21st to 21st, 911 right in between. Crazy or what? So the 21st and the 22nd is right here, going across, right in between. 21st to the 22nd, 21st to the 22nd. And it goes down this way too. So if you look at this, the 21st, that's the 2. Look, that's the 22. There's your money as well, 911. Just 2 all the way in a row. Because that's the next day's number, 21st to the 22nd, from the 20th. Here's your 20th date, the 20th to the 21st to the 22nd, 911. Then the 23rd is here, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 22nd, 23rd. All right. So, but the numbers here doesn't really, what number hit against the number doesn't really matter, but it's just that 911 hit here, 911 hit here. See, 098 to 911. All right, so hopefully that gives you more ideal information on how to play and use this chart. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. It's just messing with the chart itself. It's just understanding it of how this whole thing plays. You know what I mean? So I'll just give you some ideas here. I mean, the other way that we can check this 911 as well is what we do is we go back to the 21st. So let's say the 21st was the 20th, right? So what I would do, I'm actually gonna try something here. I'm gonna go back to the data sheet. I'm gonna clear off all this from June 21st. Let's say June the 20th. See, these are all my history numbers. So June the 20th, right? So let's go down to here. I'm gonna clear this off. I'm gonna cut it out and just put it in a new sheet so I can just save it and put it back in there later. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So now I hit update. So now I refresh, right? So I hit refresh over here. See, now it's up to the June. All right. The only reason I'm doing this is I'm going to use this temp sheet here, so I can update this and match it up back up to the 20th of June, and see if it gives us any information. See the number change. This is the 90-day draws. So the last 90 days, let's see if it matches this 911 somehow, if those are any cold or warm or anything like that. So let's see, 9 is here. So Cold numbers are ones and 9. See, they're cold numbers. Cold, cold, cold. The overdue number was the 9 here. The 6s were overdue at that time, 28 days. But let's say if I would have done it to 80 days draw, the 9, still 9. These are cold. Let's do the 30 days. Same thing. 9 was overdue for 30 days at the time. See, the 1 still cold, but the second number wasn't updated. But if I do back to 90 days, 911 is cold. If it was only 10 days, it doesn't give us really much information because it just says 9 is cold. But that's only 10 days draw, the last 10 days. So I would recommend maybe like 60 days would probably work best. 60 days or the 90 days. So that way you see how long these, like this one, this 9 hasn't played in a long time. Even that time it was cold. Cold, cold. Make sense? So that's why I just pulled this off just to look at some numbers here with you guys of how that temp sheet works. So let's go back into this data sheet and put these numbers back in. And I'll just hit my update back. And then I go back to the rundown sheet. See now it says June 20th, I update. Now it's back to the 24th. That way it's easier to analyze things that way, so that makes maybe may work for you, maybe may not, but that's the spreadsheet that I have here. And even then, let's say the 098. Let's see if it gives us information here. 098, right? 0911, that would be played off of this. Not really. I mean, if let's say if you would do the flip number itself, 374, or I'm sorry, 321 is the flip number. 321, 876. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm way off. Let me fix this. 876. Boom. 876, so 321. Right, so I'm using the flip numbers here to see if it generates anything here for us on the 911. 252, run, and the date was the 21st. The 21st is here and here. Make this red. And it gives us all the ones. Yeah, this one plays out this way. 21st, the 911 is here. But there's no way of understanding how this one came back out to the 21st because the 21st is up here, but there's no 21 or 22 down here. There's a 24, but I don't play flips, but that's one of the ways that this one shows up here as a 9-1, but still attached to the 321 as a mirror number, or I'm sorry, the flip number. But that's how this one played out. I am not sure. I mean, I don't use the flips, but I mean, some people do. They like to play flips and stuff like that. All right, so hopefully that gives you some of the ideas again. So if you guys want to check out some more information, just keep subscribe to the channel. There'll be more videos coming through soon. And if you guys want to get a copy of the spreadsheet, it's going to be in the description below that you can purchase this and you can have it on your own and just do what I'm doing here. And this third sheet here, I didn't show you guys, is just pretty much what has been drawn. So it just keeps track of all the numbers that have been drawn for this year. And then on the right side, it has the outside doubles, back pair doubles, and front pair doubles. So this is where all the doubles and everything else that has played. So like if it is playing tonight, 911 has drawn already. Where is it at? Or I'm sorry, it hasn't been drawn yet, but or actually it's up here because 911 itself has been drawn already. So it should be here because that one in the history shows back on the 21st. And that's why this one is highlighted here, 911. So the outside double hasn't been played. 9. All right, so if you guys have any questions, just put it in the comments and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to our channel. And then have yourself a wonderful afternoon. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Bye bye.